Hello everyone, what is up? This is Rob the Vapor, and to all my new subs, hello, and to my old subs, hello. And today this is just going to be like a sort of chilled out little vape vlog where we talk about, a few different things going on. We talk about what I'm vaping on and stuff like that, and hopefully I can get a few comments out of you guys. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Comments, yeah, that'd be cool. Hint hint, wink wink. And so what have I been doing this week in vaping? Well, I am trying to do some more liquid reviews. I've also got some sort of plans with another YouTuber, some secret plans. I can't really talk about them too much. And I've been vaping on some other liquids that I probably won't review, so I'm just going to talk about them here, I think. And those guys are the liquids. If you guys are from the UK, you're probably familiar with these. As far as I know, I think they are a pound shop liquid. Cheap. These sell for £1. These are £1, about €1.20, €1.25. And the flavours I've got are tobacco. I've got like 5 flavours, and I really enjoy them. They're really nice. The only reason I'm not doing a review is because it's been done a lot before. Maybe I might do a YouTube review. Usually I put these on the ECR EU subreddit. So I probably won't put the review up there, but I'll probably put it on my channel maybe. I don't know yet. We'll wait and see. But it's nice stuff. It's tasty tobacco. It's actually really good. And it doesn't gunk up your coils either, so that's pretty awesome. Let's just see how it vapes. It's nice. On my Orchid, 0.5 ohm, same coils, no new coils since I did the review. And I was going to say that the bottom fill method in this works fine. In the video I used the top cap from like my Claramizer days, and that didn't work so well. I mean, it leaks, it's still doable, there's nothing wrong with it, you got a paper towel, it's fine. But the bottom fill method is better, but, and there's a big but, you have to have like the right type of dripper. I found that the liquid drippers on these work pretty well, because they're like little plastic needles. But even still, it can be a little bit hit and miss. So I still recommend top fill if you have issues, or no bottles or drippers, because any dripper I've tried hasn't really worked. But yeah, so it's been an interesting week. We see the iStick 30 watt is sort of out and about, and I don't really know if I like it. I don't think I will ever buy one myself personally. I might buy one just for the purpose of review. When I say buy personally, I mean, it wouldn't be something that I'd actually have my eye on. I might buy one for review because I feel like, yeah, they could be worth reviewing. I haven't seen many reviews of them out yet. They look cheap to me. The 510 looks a bit cheap. The build quality in general is a bit cheap. I would always prefer an Talkin for the MVP. I trust the MVP and stuff like that. And so the MVP 3 is coming out very soon too, and that's a 30 watt. I kind of wish they'd went up to 50, but like 30, 30's fine, My main reason of viewing all these things is like, I see things like the MVP and the iStick, and maybe I shouldn't anymore, but I see things like those as the next step from your Egos or your Ego Twists. But now it's starting to look like those guys are actually becoming the Ego Twists, and they're becoming all those little devices. They're even becoming the Ego. They're that cheap that like, these things might eventually just replace Egos altogether. It might just be box mounts. As we move further and further away from smoking, as vaping sort of differentiates and veers off away from smoking, we're starting to get more or less and less like smoking. I still like the feel of like, say, a mech, like, and a nice 22mm neck, and I like that. But at the same time, I have absolutely no issues with box mounts. So with that in mind, I sort of wonder, as in the next year, I think 2015 might be the year of the box mounts. I think 2014 was, but I think 2015 might solidify it. We might have 18650 box mods more of the mechanical, and and just all that stuff. I think that might all become a lot more sort of common. And this is a black tobacco, which is an aniseed tobacco. And it's good. I like this stuff, man. I really do. For £1, and the packaging is really good. It's just like, you know, really strong childproof cap, really strong. Like, let's see if there's any here where I haven't opened the threads. I think this one I haven't opened the threads. It's really hard to. Oh wait, no, I have on that. But anyway, the childproof cap is pretty sturdy. I think I've opened all the threads on all of these guys. So yeah, £1 liquid. With 6 milligrams if you're a dripper. I don't know if it's really ideal. I'm going to try it out in my tub later. It's 55 VG, I think. The cool thing about this company is that the lower in nicotine you go, the more VG they put in. But even at 6 milligrams, I think the VG is quite low. It's either 55 or 65. Either way, that might just be way too low for you. In an RTA, I find it fine actually. I really do. And this is at 0.5 ohms. And yeah, it's nice. So yeah, so there's a lot of things I've come up for the channel and things I want to do. I want to do more hardware reviews for sure, and hopefully mid to late January we can do that. This is, you know, we're at the beginning of 2015. I want to start off January with at least some good hardware reviews. If I could get like maybe a mech, maybe 2 mechs a month, or a mech and like a proper mod that's regulated, I'd be happy enough with that, you know. And as far as RDAs, I'll probably just keep churning out RDA reviews. I'm going to buy a few new ones again towards the end of January, and as I get more and more of them in for review, then hopefully that'll bring more and more people to the channel. I've been looking at the K-Fund version 4. I might get that for review purposes because everyone's really interested in the clones. I think Tobacco are doing a clone, or is it H Cigar, I think, are the one I've seen. So I might check out the H Cigar clone. And I'm also looking, I'm possibly thinking about stepping up my production quality a little bit in like things like vlogs and stuff like that. I really need to get an arm for this mic because, and brace your ears there, this is the mic I use, okay? And so like if I talk really close to that, it sounds pretty awesome, right? So I need a better setup to be able to use this, I think. Which would mean like an arm and stuff like that. So hopefully we can sort that out. And I want maybe lights. I had to change the light bulb in here and it's really dark and it sucks. I want something better. I might even get some sort of light for the front here facing me, or is it behind me? I can't remember. But yeah, so hopefully then we can get mechs sorted this month. There's a few other things lying around that I have to review. I have the Cats RDA, which is a quad coil thing. Really lazy about doing that. I really don't want to do it because the deck is so awkward on it. I think this actually comes apart quite handily. I actually really like the look of it and stuff, but it's just not easy. It's definitely going to be a pain in the ass to build on. Let's see. Okay, so there's the deck. That looks like a mega pain in the ass to build on. Like that's completely different to anything I've done so far. So I'm going to have to look into that. I don't even know how this would work. I'm going to have to watch a few videos. But I do want to review it. I would imagine it puts out a shit ton of vapor once it's properly set up, but it's a really nice little atomizer. I might actually give this away at some point as well, because someone would probably like this, you know, and probably use it better than I would, because I'm not really into like a whole quad coil setup. That to me is just unnecessary. But yeah, so we're going to do more of that. I want to do more beginner friendly videos. I'm starting to learn now. I've been practicing just coils, so I want to like maybe once I get better at them do like some basic tutorial videos on how to build coils and stuff like that. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to get into, more beginner kits, just starter stuff, simple starter kits, all that kind of stuff. Really want to get into that side of things too. Because, you know, I haven't really done like a starter video. I mean, I think my first video was the Nautilus review. And the Nautilus, while the starter tank, it isn't like the very beginning. Usually people start on like a C5 or C4 with, you know, a little Lego battery. And I would like to actually do videos on sort of good quality starter kits and stuff like that. So hopefully I can. The only thing is, it's kind of hard to justify getting those things because, you know, you're buying them and you know you're not going to use them. Even maybe for giveaways, I might get a few for giveaways or something like that. And yeah, I've been thinking about, what else have I been thinking about in the vaping industry? Oh yeah, my sample box. So I've got like a ton of liquids to review, like a ton. There's another Vapor Teeth cut off, I think. I've wanted to review this now for a while. It's actually not bad. Very mild. It's alright. And then we have Nick's Lush, which as well as another. Nick's are the guys that did the smoked custard that I reviewed. And I actually pretty liked it. I thought that it was a nice liquid. I think that Lush is pretty good too. And I have another one inside called Swag. And maybe I'll do Lush and Swag in one video, because what I wanted to start doing also is collections. So that'll be pretty badass. And also we did a video on ACO or EU, which is where I hang out. We did a video talking about, we had a Google Hangout where we talked about the European regulations that are happening and stuff like that. And it was actually really interesting. It was pretty good. I had just woken up, so I was like half asleep. But the video is up there on YouTube somewhere, so I'll probably link in the description if I can remember. If not, just leave a comment, and if you're interested in it. It's like an hour long. It's like a little mini podcast, I guess. I was sort of asleep for most of it because I had just woken up, so I was sort of in my own little world and wasn't my usual jovial self. But yeah, what else do I want to review? I really want to do this, the little smoke thing. This is old. These are old pieces of kit, but they're really cool. There's a lot of cool little features on it, so I feel like I should review that. And because when you're a beginner YouTuber, you kind of have to really review anything you can get your hands on, just because I feel like it makes for, you know, gives you content, pads out your channel a little bit, you know, and it also gives you practice in being in front of the camera and stuff like that, you know. I love this orchid. I love this orchid so much. As a matter of fact, I think I'm just like going to be an RTA guy. I'll definitely review RDAs and stuff. Personally though, I just don't see the point in RDAs. I feel like they're just so much more hassle. I understand that there's, you know, there is an appeal for them, for cloud chasing and whatnot, but it's just not really for me, you know. Even with this restricted airflow, you know, like I can get pretty good clouds. I mean, it's not bad. 0.5 ohm. It's not bad at all on a Mac. Very decent. I've also changed my like sort of wicking method in these. I do want to go over that in maybe a K-Fun video or a newer orchid video, and we'll definitely look into that. I do want to get the new orchid when it comes out, so that's another thing that I want to do. But I think that's really about it for the vape news and vape vlog and what's coming up for the channel. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I like to keep them short and sweet right now. Once I have more things to talk about, I'll do bigger, longer videos. And yeah, I'm Rob the Vapor. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and if you're new, please hit the subscribe button and leave a like or a comment if you like. I like looking at that stuff. See you soon, guys. Peace.